welcome back, friends and fans. This, of course, is the second part of our multiple-part series for conquering this area in the Ukraine. So, we're on the Ukraine offensive, plenty of enemy tanks around, plenty of aircraft to use as well. We're finally going to be using our HE-111H3, and of course our big and beautiful, well actually, hopefully every one of our aircraft. Actually, it seems interesting. I just actually loaded in here, and it seems like every time you load in, they hop out of the aircraft. So, well, we'll have to remember to put them back in. But you remember to give a Circle 7 down below. I want to see 500 different people drop a Circle 7. Thank you very much for your support. And again, if you want to download this mod, all you have to do is open up the description and you'll be able to download it no problem right away and play along with me. Now, again, remember, we are on our way to conquering the entirety of the city, and we've got to clear an anti-aircraft battery up ahead so that way we can use our aircraft. But it looks like there's a couple of tanks in our way and more infantry approaching as well. Wow, some quick shooter there on that tank. So we're going to attack the right flank now, and we should actually have our BM 24 is ready to fire again. If you remember previously, we destroyed some AA guns or AT guns or whatever we did, and did some good damage on that before. So now we're going to fire over this way and see if we can give it a good shot here. So we're going to try. Oh, actually, maybe we'll be able to destroy that. Oh, never mind. Looks like that's going to die on its own. Possibly. We'll see. All right, here come the rockets. Yeah. Oh, very good. Crew injured on that. Good to see the rockets. Looks like it killed everybody in that trench, aside from a few guys in the rear. Very good. Oh, actually, we should have fired at that AT gun, but no worries. All right, let's get it started then. Our offensive is going to start now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful hits on the enemy vehicle over there. It looks like a little T-34-57 trying to be all sneaky and everything like that. Let's get our Panther over there. Luckily, we've got the center secure now. We've got our KV-1s that we captured there holding the line. It's not going to be moving much from there anyway, so they can track it all they want. They're going to have a bad day. Hetzer and the Panther moving forward, hull destroyed. Remember, we get points for killing enemy vehicles in this, so the more enemy vehicles and troops we kill, the better. You can already hear the battle raging. Oh, it looks like we're tracked here. Looks like a couple of our guys wounded. Oh, I forgot, of course, the minefields. Damn, this is going to be impossible to get through. All right, we're going to have to go back to the road and then go up to the right, because there's no way through without that. All right, we'll have our boys get down and make sure that they don't hit a mine, and we'll have these guys run back. I don't think we took any, maybe we took a loss or two, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, oh, how quick do we forget? All right, looks like our Panther's being, wow, what? Okay, very good, excellent work showing your ass and taking a crew injury. Wonderful work, I guess. Right, so AI not so good here, but I think this Panther is definitely one of our derpiest of derps. His crew injured again. I don't know what keeps hitting him. It must be the... What is he trying to do? Attention, goofball. Drive over here. There you go. BT-7A is hitting him. Let's go ahead and finish that vehicle off. I think we have our... Wait a minute. Where'd the Panther truck guys go? Oh, wait a second. Here we go. All right, let's finish off that BT-7. I think our Hetzer has been repaired finally. Let's finish this thing off. Oh, yep. Good work. At least it's tracked. Okay, very good. Hopefully that causes an explosion. Oh, there we go. Fire already. Perfect. Yeah, no need to finish that up. It was already on fire, but whatever. Okay, let's move up with our Panther. Let's move up with our Hetzer. Looks like the Hetzer is ready to rock. Hetzer gonna Hetz. Give me that Hetzer gonna Hetz down in that comment section. Thank you very much for your support and your Circle 7s and all that other stuff. And again, remember to check us out at twitch.tv/RapPack. Holy shit. The Hetzer destroyed. Okay, I didn't actually think that there would be AT mines on that road. Good thing we didn't bring the Panther that way. Too bad we can't repair that vehicle. I thought he was just hitting AP mines. Well, whatever. That's one vehicle crew then that can go into the Panther. The Hetzer was good. Best part about the Hetzer, by the way, is the machine gun on top, but I'm not going to let that slow me down. We can capture enemy vehicles now. That's not a problem. All right, let's continue to advance. Then we'll bring some of our infantry up on the right side. We do have a, let's see, KV-1 we can capture on the right side, and also multiple other vehicles, but no problems here. We got our KV-1 and IS-1 still sitting here. Again, we're playing as the Germans, but we've captured a lot of Russian equipment, and we can actually repair some of it as well. All right, we're going to try to get up there and spike that AT gun before they really start turning on us and doing some damage, which they can definitely do. We've got an MP40 here, but no grenades, unfortunately. So let's one and done these guys. There we go, one guy down. Let's finish off that AT gun, guys. Get behind it. Yeah, los. Schnell fire, los. Very good. 2 guys down and 2 shots. Beautiful. All right, this position's been captured. We now have control of an AT gun. We can also capture a KV-1 as well. So that's good. All right, let's put our tank crew back in that Panther. Looks like he's possibly been tracked. Hopefully all he's been Hopefully the only damage is the track. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get repairing him too. Looks like that is the case. Left track is damaged on that vehicle. All right, on the left side again, we had our Panzer Grenadiers move up and do some excellent work on capturing that position. Looks like the enemy's trying to counterattack, but no luck there. And it looks like infantry's trying to move in on that tank there. But let's continue to move up, and let's also make sure we've got infantry on the way as well. Oh, looks like we've got a T-34-85 repaired. Very good. And we've got a tank crewman on the back of that. So our lesson from the Hetzer is that we'll be staying away from that area, and we'll bring up the rest of our infantry on the right side. This entire road here is just filled with AT mines. We're just going to stay away from it. Wherever the Hetzer died, we're just going to avoid. All right, Panther, what are we doing on ammunition? 3 AP rounds left. That's not good. We'll need a supply truck at some moment. And he's just going to randomly shoot and not even hit anything. Great work, AI. And I guess I can't hit either, but at least I came closer than he did. Looks like we've got possible AT guys standing by. I know we do. There we go. Panzer Shrek standing by. We also got an AT gun that we can capture. But any sort of BT-7As that are around could cause trouble. None of these guys seem to have Panzer Faust. So we'll let the, let's see where that tank's going first. AT soldier standing by. Looks like he's going to try to engage our KV-1 over there. Perfect. We can get a side shot on him. And that's a one and done. Good times. Shoot, boy. Shoot. There we go. Wow, the, again, AI not wanting to do its job. Well, apparently it's been main gun twice. We're not going to waste any more time on that. We're going to spike it with a grenade. No, never mind. He's oh, I thought he was on fire. Turret damage. Well, we'll have our KV-1 finish him off. He ain't going anywhere. Okay, we got our T-34-85 up here. Well, let's go ahead and make sure he rolls on up. We have an AT gun, or an AA gun, 61K, that we can also capture. Great against infantry. But we also have some very deadly IS, or rather KV-2s, I should say. KV-2s are going to be very deadly against any sort of tank that we bring around. So to avoid the whole mess of us losing squads of infantry and unnecessary amounts of violence, we're just going to go ahead and solve our problems with explosives, which should solve all problems, hopefully. All right, so that's one artillery strike there and one artillery strike here. Let's see what happens. Boom, baby. Take that, some bitches. Oh, well, looks like we blew up our own mine clearer that we could have had. Look at that. Direct hits with artillery. Only thing really knocking these tanks out. I hope to God they're not functional, because they literally are on fire. I hope they're still not functional. Right, so now we can go down here with our infantry. So infantry standing by is ready to rock. That's good news. I don't want to use those artillery strikes unless we absolutely have to, and considering that our Panther's almost out of ammunition, we'll have to bring up a supply truck, but maybe we can capture an enemy supply truck soon enough. I don't know. We'll bring up our T-34-85, though, since it's got more ammunition. And we can start capturing vehicles here. Looks like we actually have a mine clearer here, so that's not a problem. And we have a supply truck right there. Perfect. Heavy ammo. Very good. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's clear this trench line. The enemy will counterattack at some point, so let's get ready for that. Bring up infantry there to cover, and everyone else is on the assault. Very good. All right, let's have our guy bail and get into that KV-1. Meanwhile, we want to hit... I guess I didn't notice the AT or the AA gun there. I don't think we want to hit it again with any sort of artillery. We can just kind of make do with what we got. Again, we shouldn't be loading We should be loading HE, not AP. That's a good spot to leave that vehicle. Oh shit! One and done, no fun right there. In stack. Oh boy, we got a mortar too. All right, let's get it done here with our KV-1. Instead of these guys dying to mortar fire, they would be better in the KV-1, not the whole squad. Just one guy or two. We want a driver, loader, a couple of things like that. All right, let's get back on that position. Boy, these guys can't hit for damn. And I don't know why he's moving. Should be sitting still there, brother. Don't want you moving. Want these, oh, apparently, damn. I think they just crewed a T-26. We don't want that happening. Well, we're going to add a lot of pressure to what they've got down there. Luckily, whoa, what the hell was that? Okay, a T-70 falling out of the sky and repairable. Thank you, Jesus. Praise you every day, Jeebus. Thank you. Oh, mortar's hitting real close to us. Got to keep on the move then. I don't know where that mortar is. KV-1 still functional right there. KV-2 still functional right there. Can you believe that? Oh, they got a machine gun position right there. We should have really been able to take care of these. This tank is absolutely embarrassing. Should have really been able to just deal with a lot of these weapons and not have to have our infantry get cut down. And now he's just been tracked by that. Oh well. assault squads are very affordable. As you can see, we're almost at our maximum points too, so we'll continue to call these guys in. Call in Volkstrom too. Alright, we'll call up the rest of our infantry then. They're not going to last forever. Wow, I can't believe that. Can't kill the KV-2. Actually, it should be dead. I don't know why we're shooting at it. Let's shoot that AT gun. Alright, reinforcements are arriving. Very good. We got an 85mm HE round. Let's see how explosive this can be. So from what I understand from Rob is that higher caliber shells, such as an 85mm or a 75mm, are a little less explosive because they're more high velocity rounds, and thus they need more energy to propel themselves forward and need a different shell. So thus they're packed with less explosives. So it's perfect for AP and for shells to go, anti-tank, but not so good for high explosive. Alright, our boys are going to be really dumb about taking that tank out. They're going to keep shooting at it until it's dead. So I'm on a mission to stop our own arrogance. They're going to waste all their shells on just one KV-2 that can't do anything anyway. So let's kill the rest of these guys. I'm going to see if I can send up one of our boys with an AT grenade. Finish that off. Come on, throw it. Insta-act with the mortar. Amazing, isn't it? GPS guided rounds. No, just drive over the edge. Taking the stupid way. Trying to go around the corner. Alright, our infantry's on the way then. We've got 2 half-tracks on standby as well. We'll bring them up too. And we've got our BM-24. This is taking a little longer than I'd like, but luckily, if we're hitting reinforcements, which they are coming up from the rear, we'll be dealing with them no problem. We also have vehicles that we could possibly repair as well. Now we're just losing all of our infantry to an insta-act. Oh, there it is. Oh, yep, they're all down. Yeah, KV-1s are wasting their times on the wrong targets. Amazingly, the KV-1s, if you hit them with TNT, a lot of the times they just do whatever they want. They don't obey any rules. So, we're going to play by our own rules then. Alright, we're going to grab some TNT and finish these guys off. They don't like us here. They're shooting at us. Wish I could control it to take cover next to the tank, but he's going to die now. That couldn't be in a better spot. There we go. Oh, maybe they'll consider it destroyed now. Alright. Well, we've got an absolute mess here, so we're going to use the BM again. Because they're just not getting cleared out. Besides, we've got plenty of rounds of this. Alright. That should have cleared most of the way. Infantry's ready to rock. Let's go again. Let's get our other half-track up here. We're not going to transport the infantry just in case they hit a mine. I just want them for their machine gun. Alright, KV-1 will roll forward. Hopefully eliminating that mortar crew. I wonder where the satellite dish is for that thing, for those GPS-guided rounds. I'm not sure exactly. There's got to be something around here. And again, loading the AP rounds and engaging the tank rather than the crew that we've indicated several times that we'd like them to shoot at. So there's a little bit of frustration. The AI, of course, superseding your rules and such. It's like, you'd think that they would have destroyed something by now, but you have to babysit them sometimes, which takes extra time. Alright, we're going to get in there now. Shoot out of these windows. Yep, insta-act mortar.
Verstanden.
Good shooting, brother. Come on, there's plenty of targets out there. Mortar is down.
Wir bestätigen.
Alright, so now we're going to finish off anybody in and around that area, finally. Alright, we'll have one of the tank one of the guys near the tank repair. MG standing by. Apparently, I thought I saw a get in. Oh, are you kidding me? No, we can't get in that tank. I don't think we can. So in the interest of saving all of our AT shells, gonna put him on hold fire. Look at how much ammunition is wasted on that kind of thing. Ridiculous. And they're still firing at it. Multiple machine guns should pin these guys down. Direct artillery strikes. So could you imagine if we hadn't shot that artillery? That would have been a bad time. Crew only injured here. Alright, this guy's just down for a second. He's just unconscious. Nope. Oh, he sure is. He's unconscious now. Shot the damn TNT out of his hand with another instacker. Bastards. It's getting real ridiculous. We need a flamethrower or something. The amount of shells wasted on those things. Definitely makes me want to buy a KV-2. Whoa. Speaking of flamethrower. Who the hell had the flamethrower around here? I think he's crawling around in the woods. Alright, we'll find that soon enough. Isn't that funny how I mentioned the flamethrower and boom, there he is. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Thank God. Alright, so those tanks had to be cleared. We got good defensive positions there. Alright, that's another objective complete. Good to see that go. And we got plenty of points now to call out some more goodies. So, let's continue to bring our infantry up to hold that position. What a mess that was, but could have gone way worse. We could have lost all of our tanks to those vehicles, and now I think what we can do is we can drive around near that tank, or rather that supply truck, and let's get some ammo for these guys. We can also capture some free vehicles as well. So we'll hold in the defensive stance for the time being. Wow, 85mm couldn't pierce that thing. Couldn't believe it. 2 TNTs. Got lucky with that first toss, I guess. Alright, so we do have our AA field here. I'm sure you guys are screaming for me to get rid of that, so let's do that. We'll bring out our bring up our beautiful missile launcher up to the top there. Looks like we may have a counterattack. Oh no, just a lot of autocannons firing off. That's fine. We'll fire at these vehicles all day. HE should be plentiful on the Panther. 9 rounds, plenty. We're gonna keep this thing in the back actually until let's actually get out of it so we don't actually get shot. All right, so we should have full crews ready to clear the way. Looks like our T-34 is completely out of ammo, so we'll do it the good old-fashioned way. Is that a mortar? No. No. I'll get him in a second as soon as this thing gets up here. Let's put some of our boys on standby. So plenty of weapons we can capture over here. I feel like if we man them now, they're just going to get shot. So we'll just kind of play it one at a time when we need the vehicles, so that way we can keep them alive. All right, on to the 4th trench. Looks like the guns are down. Oh, there is a mortar position still remaining. That looks like it's in a tricky spot. Let's send out the infantry and actually clear this. I don't think this is actually an objective to take, but it is extremely important. Clear city of enemy forces, so we'll do that as soon as all the trenches are clear then, since we'll be moving on to the city. Look at all those guys who couldn't kill the one dude. There we go. Alright, we're going to go out there and kick that mortar's ass in a second. Actually, I'm going to just have one guy go out. Could be a minefield. I don't know. Alright, let's get that truck ready here. Looks like infantry's coming in. Looks like they fried themselves over on that side. Now let's have some guys lay down here. Alright, BM's in a good position. We'll have the additional infantry come in here. Could actually cap... Oh, actually we could counter cap that mortar. That would be a good weapon to capture. But I want to hold on to the ammo until later. Alright, looks like we... Oh, a dish... Didn't even see that guy running in the field. We're only going to have one grenade then. Hold on, stand by. Oh, mortar in stack. Wow, low. What the hell on that shot, bro? There we go. Oh, come on, man. They're gonna insta you. Yep, look at that mortar shell BS. Like point blank range. No way they can shoot that short.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, get down, brother. There we go. Now, if that mortar can shoot at that range, I'd be impressed. Literally, it would just have to fall out of the tube. Grenade, Molotov. Let's hit these sons of bitches with the grenade. Hold on. Let them cook up right and ready. Boom. Get wrecked, bitch.
Befehle erhalten.
Nice mortar pit, though. Looks cool. And I don't think we have any other grenades, so we'll just one and done these guys. Great. All right, the AA positions are clear. Looks like a BT-7's still out there, but that's fine with me. We have enemy tanks coming in. Looks like a T-34-76. Oh, shit. Excellent, that was good to see. And we've, uh-oh, KV-85 coming over. Hold on. Yeah, I knew it was a little too early to focus on the other side. All right, let's see if we can get that supply truck over here. Oh, shit. There we go. Now, we don't have too many rounds left for the Panther. It's been a good tank to us so far. I don't really think we can get it with anything else. Let's drive the right there. All right, I hope to God they miss it. So the Panther is firing off as many shells as it's getting. We'll need fuel for it soon enough. See if we can hit him in the turret. We just want to turn him off. This might be a job for artillery, actually. Actually, we can call out a... let's just run up there. I don't think there's any infantry in that field, so we'll just run up there and hit him with a grenade. AT grenade. All right, let's spread some of our guys out here. All right, so we're going to want to hold this third position. It's definitely a position the enemy's going to attack again. Looks like another T-34 coming in. We might want those AT guys down here after all. Oh, they're trying to target the infantry. Thank God we have TNT. Alright, let's just throw it on its back. Like a wounded hippo. There we go. That was wonderful. That's what we were looking for the whole time. T-34 finally getting brave enough to come on up. Dance. Goodbye. Woo! Hell yeah! Give me that hell yeah down in the comment section. If you're still watching, you guys are the ultimate fans. And thanks for those Circle 7s, too. Oh, man, this offensive is already going real well. We've already taken out the AA guns. We've stopped the counter attack on the right side, which might come again. Nope, looks like they've ceased their operations there for now. Really glad that a lot of our vehicles are getting supplied, and we're going to have to basically repair the tracks on a lot of these vehicles now. All they've done is managed to track us. Nothing really significant over here aside from a mine clearer and a couple of T-34-57s, which could be useful. But we're going to put them on standby for now. Trench is pretty secure. Things are looking good over here on the left side. Looks like apparently double-tracked and main-gunned. All right, we'll have to clear those guys out. Looks like our infantry's not even paying attention to them. There we go. Let's get in fighting positions, boys. Knock them on their ass. We'll get down here and see if we can clear that way out. Okay, we're going to want to go up here now to this position. And I think we should bring over our rocket launcher, our BM-24, which does have about 90 rockets remaining. And, of course, we can actually reload at that truck. This weapon has been so useful so far. I definitely want to make sure we got supply for it. So we're going to bring it back to the airfield. Actually, where are we secure up to? Maybe we can come through here. Oh, I don't want to hit a mine. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, that's probably not the best way to go either. All right. Well, considering we've got minefields everywhere, we're just going to cut across, and I'm going to try to fire from here. Somewhere around there. We should have our infantry securing it. That should be fine. Oh, boy. Now we got a KV-2 out there again. Those sons of bitches. These things are impossible to kill. it's just an ammo sink. So literally this vehicle on fire, been thrown around by artillery multiple times. Is it still alive? It could still be operational. We'll have to be very careful. Its turret's been blown off. It has no tracks. Looks like it's on fire. You can literally see the interior to the ground, but it could still be operational, so we need to be careful. Thank God. All right, that's the delete button. The heavy artillery barrage. That's the delete button for those sons of bitches in white. Oh shit. Oh, we got a lot of stuff over here to delete. Can we fire this far? Yes, we can. We're gonna want some more tanks over here. KV-1 taking a beating. We don't want that to happen. Let's get something out. We're almost actually all the way to full points here. Tank destroyers, what do you got? Ooh. Oh boy. We're going to want one of those. Considering what we've been facing, we are buying one of these. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she's big, she's beautiful, she's strong and independent, don't need no man. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jagdtiger. Wow, and it almost took all of our points too. But considering how difficult these tanks have been being, yeah, there's no question that we're not getting that. Hell yes. And get that infantry away too. Gross. Don't touch me. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, shoot at the IS-1 all day. All right, that's fine. Go ahead. Meanwhile, we're going to beat the hell out of you with the rockets. Rockets, red glare. Communists flying up in the air. Woo! Get wrecked, bitch! Yeah, good. I love seeing those trenches light up. That's very good. Oh, God, please, Lord baby Jesus, do not lose that Jagdtiger Raptor. Do not lose that Jagdtiger Raptor. Don't lose it. Okay, we've got our artillery over here as well. We should bring this artillery piece over, and we'll start bombarding that left side as well. Meanwhile, we've got a lot of tanks to just pick off, and I think we need to have our Jagdtiger do that. Best, I think the range on the Jagdtiger is 250, and we should be able to engage from about here at the furthest range of some of these vehicles. Again, we've got Su-76s, T-34s, IS-1s, everything firing at us. The hull integrity is at 100%. Oh my God, it's just taking shots all day. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots. We're almost out of ammo with all those troops. Oh, somebody got wrecked up here. No. Again? Well, has he been, like, main-gunned? It's like I'm on the phone. Yeah, is he main-gunned? It looks like he's main-gunned. Let's make sure. Okay, we killed somebody inside. Let's make sure we hit it again. Alright, let's just keep hitting the... Actually, I think it... Is it dead? Oh, it seems dead now. It actually seems like it's... I think it's been decrewed. We should be okay. Oh, supply truck took a little bit of damage. Let's get our T-34 in there now. These three tanks are rocking it, baby. Alright, let's get the assault rocking on the left side, baby. Jagdtiger arriving. Love that. Almost took all of our points to get that thing, but damn it, it was necessary. Okay, so in the meantime, we're having some hard times over here. One final step before we get to the city. Looks like there's an AA cannon there too, so that artillery is going to be useful. Speaking of artillery, our rocket artillery is still rearming, and our other artillery looks to be in place. So we'll bring him... I don't want to go any further than that half track, so we'll bring him up to about here. We don't want him to get hit by a random shot, but it looks like they got the attention of the IS-1. Tiger's waking up. Go, Tiger, go, Tiger, go. They're great. What cereal brand is that? Let me know down below in the comments section. Come on now, tell me. I'll give you a clue. It's not Wheaties. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Looks like we destroyed everything aside from a couple tanks. Oh, that was a miss. Now we got a 20-minute reload time. Not very promising there. Alright, what's our IS-1 like? Oh, he's still at 100% hull integrity. No problem. He's just dodging shots like a champ. Second miss from the Jagdtiger, rather. Not good. Nashorn would be a good weapon here as well. Very good range. As you can see, our Jagdtiger almost used up all of its fuel already. Oh my God, this is going to take all day. We're going to need multiple tank destroyers, I think, in order to get through here. Well, in the meantime, we're not going to let this time go to waste. We're going to grab infantry. I believe this is our Panzerfaust squad, except they're all out of Panzerfaust. And we've got our artillery ready. So let's take advantage of this. Looks like we knocked over some AT guns. Are we within range? Ooh. Oh, that's a little out of range, unfortunately. Maybe we'll hit that gun in front of us. There was that 61K right there. That's a good defensive position to hit. Let's try that. Alright, hopefully, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, you could have been closer than that. Rockets are ready again. Let's hit them with the rockets. A little further this time. Where do we want to hit? Another AT position? Oh, let's hit that in the mortar. The mortars are always so hard to kill. That's going to be a good one to hit. Yes, the delete button. AT gun decrewed. How many rockets do we have left? 48. Still plenty of rockets. Beautiful. So lucky we captured that thing. All right, Jagdtiger still struggling to engage a target, I think. Or did it completely blow up? Oh, good. It actually, wow, it killed it so hard it grew a tree. Wow, look at that. All right. The only thing I want the Jagdtiger for is really its range and the ability to try to not die. Oh, are you kidding me? We can't. Oh, is it? Are you effing kidding me? No way. He didn't have to fire through a rock or anything. Anyway, we need more tanks up here. The next thing I'd probably want is we should probably get Tigers, but given the fact that we've been engaging a lot of enemy units that aren't too... the enemy units we've been engaging aren't too nice. So we would at least want the King Tiger, which how many points is that? Quite a few, I'm guessing. Oh boy, 24,000. Or 2,400, rather. Alright, so our IS-1 can't fire back. Our Tiger having a real bad day engaging enemy units for whatever reason. Couldn't even kill a damn T-34 from that range. Let's do this. We're going to sneak up behind our buddy, use him as cover, and then we're going to take shots at the enemy. In the meantime, let's get that artillery firing again, because I don't think it took out that gun, did it? No, sure as hell didn't. Shot everything behind it. So here's the key. Shoot here, and it seems to fire above wherever you've indicated. It always overshoots, doesn't really undershoot, it seems. Oh, and there it goes to prove me wrong. Wow, look at those guns just firing off. Back and forth, man. They do not like that Jagdtiger. There she is. What up, bitches? You want party? I don't know why he sounded Russian. Anyway, the offense on the right side seems to have stopped. God, we just need something more to kill some of these units. We need more Panthers, I think. But they're not good enough to kill a KV-2. There we go. Track damaged. Wonderful. Only 18 shells remain. We'll need some more supplies, I think, in order to do this. I can't believe it's actually taken a Jagdtiger this long to cut through. Wow, that's it, huh? At least he won't be firing back. Let's see if we can get this tank repaired in the meantime. And they can fire away all day at that tank. At least the IS-1 will be able to shoot back soon enough. Alright, let's move into the fields. I think we might have some mines there, so we're not going to move up that way. But let's move down here. Is that 61K been decrewed? Nope, still there. Damn. Rockets are ready again. Let's hit that position one more time. We're only going to make it easier and easier for the infantry, which is fine. All we really need to do is use the infantry to clean up the position. If we have rockets, no, they're free. Rockets are free. Why waste points? Plus, we can rearm them anytime. Let's get a supply truck out. We got a support vehicle. Do we have one back at base? We don't. We seem to just have an engineering truck. That's about... Oh, actually, we do. Yes. Okay, good. Let's have somebody hop in there. Looks like we got a couple different types. Oh, and this guy's even got supply crates with him. Good. All right, our logistics crew is coming up. We're going to rearm some of these tanks we've been fighting with, and I'm glad we kept our Panzer IV back. That thing would have just been chewed up right away. If we're having our summer offensive, we want to bring the party. Oh, did this guy get killed? No. He's repairing. Good. He's not dead yet. Still, the Su-76 still... It's very difficult for this thing to kill these vehicles. Oh, come on, that looked like it pierced it. All right, let's get the APCR rounds then and see what happens here. For you stoners, you might know that is a lot of pot consumed regularly, man. Oh, dude, the Dino guy's playing games again. Wow, right up over the top. This Tiger thing sucks. Can't hit anything. Well, I can sure as hell do that, though. All right, our supply truck's rolling up. We want to keep on this side. Actually, let's not even get that close. Artillery's ready to fire again. Looks like he's... What the hell, is he firing AP rounds? Are you kidding me? He has 105mm AP rounds. Can he really seriously shoot AP rounds? Well, with zero effect. Huh. Well, imagine that. Alright, so we've only got one more thing left there. Finally, Su-76 destroyed. What's up with all the delays today? Alright, let's get our ass in the game here. Let's get our regular infantry up. We want another group of assault squad, regular infantry. We're going to want supplies up here as soon as that area is cleared out a little bit more. Let's have our guys hop up here. Nice thing is, again, if we need to, we can start repairing some of our vehicles. There we go. Well, we've got 1,000 points now. Very good. Starting to make our way through. 61K is being a pain in the ass. Let's take that thing out. So the IS-1 fires a... How big is that shell up? 85 millimeter. Okay. IS-2, by the way, firing a 122 millimeter. Yeah, switch to HE. I can't believe they load AP like that. Closer now. A little better chance of penetration. Rob would be pulling his hair out right now, by the way, with the range in which we're engaging. Oh, finally! Very good. We should receive some good points for that one. I think we only got 15. Thank you. Okay, so we're making good progress here. We did eliminate that gun. We did not eliminate that gun. 61K must just be out of ammo. Oh, and a minefield right in front of us. Shit, how are we going to attack this thing then? I'm not going in there with the Jagdtiger. Damn, we need a mine clear out. Should capture one from the other side, save us some money. Let's do that. Let's grab a mine layer, or a mine clearer. Alright, you're up, brother. Nice thing is if some of these guys are bazookas or whatnot, at least they can be in other locations if needed. Okay, we've got a good position here now. Finally pushing ahead enough to eliminate enemy defenses and tanks that were counterattacking. We've still got... Ooh, nice. We might be able to capture that. I hope so. If we could get an AT rifle or something together. Meanwhile, this position looks pretty devastated. One last position in the rear to take, so let's see if we can hit that. We'll move up just a little bit just to try to appease the Men of War Assault Squad gods. My God. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We knocked everyone down. There's not much left of this position. A few extra men around and a minefield in front of us. Looks like... Where's the minefield exactly? Possibly just here? Might extend... I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if there's a minefield here. Let's have some of our Panzer Grenadiers move up and make sure that gun's taken out too. Oh, it is taken out. Good. There's still one vehicle active over here. Where is it? It's this because the gun's knocked out. Okay, good. So our Panzer Grenadiers should be able to use this village up here as a jump-off point for the main assault down there. So let's get them into position. Come on, boys. Mach schnell. And it looks like we got a pretty clear window there. So all of our boys here will stay on the road, and luckily they'll be able to keep out an eye out, at least, for any sort of troops or transports coming our way. Really not much in our way now, aside from a few lighter vehicles. Good. And it doesn't look like they're counterattacking anywhere, and all of our vehicles are still alive over here. Great. I'm glad we're all nestled into that supply truck that could explode and kill all of us, but I'm willing to take risks. You took a risk by watching my videos. Joke's on you. Alright, two guys. Oh, come on. Panzer Grenadiers, hit something today, please. Alright, let's get up there then. We don't have time for this pitter-patter crap. Get up there, toss a nade. A couple of guys over this direction. We can have our infantry flank around the rear this way. I love that when people just stay still till you throw a grenade and then they know what's up. Alright, let's grab this AA gun because these guys are going to be easier to kill with that. Swing it around, boys. Alright, what do we got for ammo? Oh, just flak OP rounds? Okay. Oh, this gun's probably disabled, huh? Panzerfaust is ready to fire. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit this thing. I'm going to try to take command, see what I can do. We literally may as well just go point blank range. There we go. That was the best case scenario we could have wished for. And then the crew will just be popped. Okay, so we got an open door for infantry. We've got the village secured as well, so infantry up here can come through. And I'm aware some guys are low on supply, but they still got grenades. The rest of our guys can come on up. Everybody rush up into the village. Wow, we've spent a majority of our time just taking out those two remaining trenches, so that was definitely a good ploy. And let's bring our artillery up here as well. Alright, what else do we have behind? Looks like the Panzer IV is sticking behind. I think we'll keep a couple of infantry behind just in case. We've still got our, still some random people sitting around. And they hopped out of the Lucius again as well. What the hell? Anyway, doesn't matter. And we got infantry there. Good. All right, so nobody should be able to sneak around us. Let's get our KV-1 repaired. This will need ammunition soon enough. In fact, it's only on its last couple of rounds now, so let's get that supply truck up here. And let's supply these 2 tanks plus the BM. Actually, we'll fire the BM one more time. Just again to save infantry time. A final barrage. A celebration of our capture of this vehicle. Actually, I don't want to do that. We could capture some of these AT guns and use it against their eventual counterattack. Good position up here, though, to take and to fire at. We'll save it for that. Oh, and actually there's this IS-30 up there. So a very good position that they're holding. Looks to be like a government complex or something on the edge of the city. Let's bring our rocket launcher over then. Back up into this. Let's grab some shells. Awesome feature in Men of War that everybody auto-reloads. As long as they're within range. Oh, what's going on here? Looks like they don't like us. The closer we get to them, by the way, the more artillery they're going to have. There we go. That gun should easily finish off most of those guys. Good to have them there. All right, let's begin our assault down here. We'll have one more salvo of... let's see, is there anything that... Yes, there is the machine gun up there. Oh, damn it, this thing's out of range again. Are we rocketing up? All right, let's grab our rockets to attack that northern position. Or the, yeah. Let's just see if we can move into position here. Let's get ready for an assault. Looks like there's some infantry down there, so we'll link up here. Shouldn't be much to shoot back at us from that trench line. They've been mostly obliterated. Artillery's down, or mortars anyway. Anti-tank guns eliminated. They are still on that anti-aircraft gun. That'll have to go. And then also the machine gun position up there, which I'm more worried of. We can flank that gun, but the machine gun position, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. So let's make sure we're ready to fight this one out. Oh, wow, it's taken a while for us to resupply some stuff. All right, we'll have to sit still for a bit. In the meantime, we'll get our infantry then to flank around. What's our next objective, by the way? Clear the 4th trench, which is here. And then after that, capture the city of all enemy forces, which means we've got to attack this position on the right. Looks like they're bringing up a T-34. That shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. They've got a BM something or other there. In fact, we could just use our artillery for the remainder here to just spot targets that are going to be trouble. 152 is something we don't want there. BM4 is something we don't want there. For added challenge, of course, you can have on the, you can obviously activate the Fog of War, but I definitely don't want to do that. Looks like we got a couple of KV-2s here as well. All right, let's go ahead and hold on to all that stuff for the time being. We may actually hit these during a bombing run. So let's get started. We're going to fire some rockets then, and we'll come back to rearm a little bit later. Looks like this thing's ready to rock. So let's bring this thing up here, and you can just drive on up. I don't know where the minefields are. I'm kind of actually nervous, so I don't want to bring it too close. Let's just shoot from here. Should be able to hit it. This thing's got incredible range and pretty good accuracy as well. Let's hit here. Hopefully we hit the machine gun and that AT gun on the right side. 2 for 1. Nothing. Damn. All right. Well, she'll reload and she'll be ready to fire again in a little bit. Let's bring this gun up. Could have these guys go over to that truck for resupply. These guys have been fighting the longest. Let's have this whole squad pull back. There's a minefield over there, so we'll have to go this way. All right, let's get ready then for the main assault. Artillery guns coming up. Park over here. Jagdtiger and IS-1 are standing by. We'll have to keep them on the road to deal with any major tanks that come down the road, and we'll bring our rocket truck right back there. Should be good. All right, infantry standing by. So we want everyone to come through this position. This is our closest to the enemy trench. Are you ready, boys? Apparently we've got AP loaded. That's not good. We don't want that. Armor-piercing rounds. There we go. All right, number 1 target then should be that. Oh, he's got a load of HE. Damn it. Let's flip the rocket around. Oh, our autocannon's firing off. That's nice. Really? You guys don't want to engage that thing? Is it not in your contract to engage that? So that 85 or 100? 100. Definitely something we don't want to see on the battlefield. Wow, just deflecting it. Again, our apparently Jagdtiger, the best of the best, arming with HE. Very frustrating in Men of War, by the way, when vehicles continuously engage with high explosive, which is not for tanks. Well, it can be, but not these. Wow, right into the tank and no damage. I guess a deflection, if you will. Some sort of a... Wow, again, HE rounds loaded. 30 AP rounds, no time for that. Now let's get into position, take his ass out. Looks like we got multiple vehicles, so we do have an assault coming on this side. You literally got to engage enemy vehicles at point-blank range. 3 tanks just can't hit. And still firing. Again, HE. I am aware that it can take that out, but that's ridiculous. Just fire AP and get rid of them. Oh, now we've pissed off the KV-2 over there. Alright, hold on. Look at that. You see that Panther turret? It's quick turning. Alright, let's focus on the left side. Rocket strike ready again. I didn't want to use those rockets on that auto gun, but I guess I'm going to have to now. Because it's just going to kill too many of our friendlies. So let's hit them. And we'll start our attack no matter what happens. No minefields, baby. They see us coming. They're trying to take cover. I don't see any minefields here. Watch half our squads go up. Looks like a tank there being damaged. I'm glad we took that thing out. It'd be engaging us now. Changed my mind on that one. Alright, boys, up and over. Spread out if you can. There we go. And into the ditch we go. Vehicle repaired, good. Probably the tracked vehicles on the right side, or main gun vehicles. Run, you sons of bitches. Alright, come on now. Goal here is just to get them to run out of the trench, and the main force behind us should be able to pick them off as they're running out. You guys can take hits like a champ. Another grenade out then. Look at us clear that trench, man. Not too much left of the enemy. Grenade went off there. Let's clear this side of the trench. We're going to move over towards the road now with a couple of 2-3 guys here. Looks like the position up there wasn't too bad. Enemy grenade coming in. Oh, nice work, guys. That could have been much way worse if they would have ran into it. They actually did run away from it. Props to that AI right there. Oh boy, T-34-85 approaching. We should have a Panzerfaust or something. Guy here's that ammo. Howitzer. We captured a howitzer. I thought that was an AT gun. Fantastic. We now have a howitzer. Oh shit, of course, main gun. Well, if he gets close enough, he'll get wrecked by a anti-tank grenade. Oh, what the hell kind of throw was that, Greg? You are fired. Okay. Alright, good. At least he hit it. What the hell? Oh. Too bad those tractors don't have any sort of grenade, or TNT on them. No, don't run over the damn howitzer, you bit. Okay, good. Okay, the 4th trench is clear. Good news there. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure we're in a defensive position, dealing with any enemy trouble that comes our way. And let's make sure this AT gun's ready to fight. Get on that gun. Alright, we're manning the AT gun. Oh man, I want to capture that rocket vehicle. Shouldn't be too hard to come up behind that thing. We've got Panzer Grenadiers ready to strike. This is ready again. Very good. Move up about there. And infantry returning. Okay, so we should have a pretty good situation here to continue our assaults. What I'm going to do now is load up our trenches for the final assault into the city, and then let's see our remaining objectives. We've got to clear the city of remaining forces, capture the railway on the left side, which is the railway crossing here. The station seems to be right there. Again, we also have to clear the city of enemy forces, which is this fortress kind of in the center of the city, and on the far right side would be the enemy HQ, and then apparently there's an enemy port. I don't really see any water. Looks like this might be a way that might lead out to some docks or something like that, our final objective. Right side is going to be more important. We've got a K-18 gun. We've got 203 BM4s. Those are the types of things we want to start hitting ASAP, so that way they don't cause trouble. Otherwise, T-34-85s are going to continue to attack, which is fine by me. So we'll get all of our boys in some trenches. Make sure we're in some good defensive positions. Let's do some housekeeping here now. Housekeeping. Right, so we're going to bring all of our infantry up. So that way we are in defensive positions. Apparently my mine clearing idea went to hell because I kind of forgot about it until right now. Thank God he's not dead. And let's see, what do we got back at base? Panzer IV, that's fine. That'll get anybody who slips through the cracks. Got a half track here, we'll bring that up. Defend the supply truck. Looks like the supply truck almost out of ammo, so we're okay there. And we will utilize the, is this wounded? Is this damaged? We'll repair it, no problem. They're shooting at us, we're not shooting back. Nice. Alright, so there's a position here. That's not too hard to get through. We can actually do some bombing now. That's perfect right there. And then, of course, we've got... Oh, boy, look at this. 2 BM4, 203mm plus Katyushas as well. Ooh, and... uh-oh, that's going to be trouble. We're not going to want to bring any tanks up that way. So we're going to want to bomb the hell out of this area, rocket the hell out of this area, and then bring in the infantry to clear that gun. And then we can probably pierce through to capture the port. And actually, the port is here. And apparently the rail station is here, so we can accomplish 2 objectives right here. Capture the port, boom. Capture the railway, boom. So that's 2 objectives right there with 1 thrust. So we'll go left side first, and then we will move our way to the city. Actually, we'll probably move our way far right and capture the command center, and then just come up behind and capture all those positions. But right now they got some troublemakers moving towards us again. Oh boy, IS-2s again coming through. IS-2, no bueno. Crew injured on our T-34-85. We should have plenty of ammo to fight these guys for a while. I wonder how we're doing on ammo. 42, 42, 18. Okay, we should be alright. So, here's what I'm going to do here, folks. I'm going to go ahead and save, just in case there's any sort of crash or anything like that. Thank God we made it this far. And now we're going to start with some glorious bombing. And I'll start the next episode with bombing as well, depending on how well it goes. So if I miss a lot here, this is just, consider this practice. Flying aircraft in Men of War is not a major function, so, forgive me if I goof up. But let's go ahead and take off finally. Yeah, we got our jet, boy. All right, come on, take off. Don't embarrass me. Yes. Oh, look at that landing gear folding up, baby. Oh, look at this. My private jet. Oh, that is sweet. All right, let's see if we can hit that. I don't know, what should we hit first? I guess we'll try to go for those tanks on the road, though they're going to require a little bit more bombers. Again, to fly, all you have to do is hit Control and W to go forward, and then spacebar once you're up to speed. Holy shit. And I'm down. Oh, I almost killed that Jeep, though. There you go. So I don't know what the hell shot us down. There must have been another AA gun around here somewhere. Like I said in the beginning, we're going to have to be very careful about that kind of stuff. Well, if they don't want to go down with our jet, then we can bomb the hell out of them. Let's go ahead and hop in the plane, boys. We're going to need a couple of guys there. So this thing actually is loaded with guns as well. I think it actually has the ability to fire machine guns out of the... Yep, you see the machine guns on the top and on the flanks and such. So it does have the ability to do what it needs to do. My only complaint about this model, though, is it seems very light here, and if you select it, it highlights in like a possibly white color. All right, let's fly. Here we go. Come on, baby, take off. There we go. Oh, big and beautiful. Here we go. All right, we're gonna try to hit those that column of tanks. We'll see what happens. and then we'll start the next round the same. This is a little bit of practice, though, and with planes, you know, you definitely want some practice in, because it's not 100% as it would be in war. So I guess this is about as realism as it gets right here. We're on a good track, though, to hit those enemy vehicles, and I think every time we click, we do drop a bomb, so let's see what happens here. I don't know the trick about dropping these bombs. I think you want to do it maybe a second early or a second late. I don't know, but let's get... All right, bombs away. Here we go. Eat this, you sons of bitches. And you saw some flak hit us. Yeah! Oh, that was a direct hit, baby. Oh, that was sweet. Oh, that was wonderful. All right, let's see what else we can hit here. I wish this mini-map was out of the way. Too late now. Regrets. Wayne Regretsky, that's my middle name. All right, let's go ahead and fly over some of these heavier tanks. Let's see what happens. Eat shit, bitch. Oh, we may have got some of those. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Oh, shit, we're taking some damage. Oh, boy. We're taking some heavy hits. Let's hit this sumbitch. Get wrecked. Yeah, sweet. Wow, we've really gotten some good hits in here today. I'm not seeing like, oh, look at that. He's not even damaged. We hit him several times. That's not fair. We're on fire, though. That's not fair either. Don't worry, our plane was made out of a stellinium tree that we found while we were clearing the airfield, so don't worry about that. All right, what's next? Let's find another target. Something big. Let's go for that one of those big-ass artillery guns. Oh, wait, or an IS-2. Oh, I want to see if I can kill one of these things with a bomber. Here we go. All right, bombs are away. I'm just clicking like crazy. Hopefully we hit something. What the hell? Direct hit on everything. Hey, I hit a BT-7A with a bomb and nothing, so I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, we're getting hit again. Oh, shit. A lot of reinforcements down there. I could have hit them, too. Let's try to hit this cannon. Get wrecked. Oh, shit. Not nice to be down there. Right, well, let's hit those advanced... Oh, shit. Okay, I think an inch is out. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Something's gonna die down there. I'm just flinging bombs now. I'm a bomb flinger. Oh, come on. That was another direct hit. That's my kind of luck, guys. When it doesn't count, that's when I'm getting all the hits. That's how it goes. All right, what else can we hit? Oh, look, there's just random guys walking around. Let's just back and forth. Just drop bombs. Eat it. Get wrecked. Oh, that's cool. None of those guys, no damage. Oh, man. Well, at least it looks cool. All right, let's see if we can land. Now, in our last episode of the Battle of Kharkov, everyone did say that you can land, which I guess I am aware that you can, but it is very difficult to do so. And it's very difficult because you don't want to hit the other planes around either. So let's go in for a landing. I think we've done all the damage we can here today. Plus, I think we actually dropped more bombs than we actually should have. So we'll see about that. All right, let's fling back around. I don't know where the airfield is. Do you guys see it? Oh, I think I see it. Okay, that's it right there, isn't it? Where is it? There. Oh, perfect. Oh, are we no? Oh, okay. Well, we'll try. Okay, here we go. All right, hold on. Hold on. Come on, Raptor. Billions of people are watching. Spacebar, 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 spacebar. Okay, that was a perfect landing. We are now under the Earth. Wonderful. And just bring it to a stop. Or that. Okay. All right. I think he landed over there. Totally. That totally worked. Let's not pay attention to that. Okay. Right. Well, that's it for this time, guys. I think what we'll do then is we'll try that bombing run again. I don't think we did any sort of damage whatsoever. Our bombing run was wildly successful, though. We've got all we're doing now is getting surrounded by enemy tanks, and we lost our AT guns. So what a waste of time. Actually, I think those were the tanks. Are those the tanks that we bombed? They're just becoming awake. Because I don't see any wrecks here from any of those vehicles. Oh, man. Anyway, we'll be back with more very soon, you guys. Thank you very much for hitting that follow button and all that stuff on twitch.tv/RapHack. And thanks for subscribing here as well, you guys. I really appreciate your support. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of just do a little testing then to see what we can do. Wow, some of these tanks have actually turned. Uh-oh. Oh, was that a Ju-87 bombing? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, okay. Well, we'll be using those instead. Oh, looks like a Ju-87's coming in now, a friendly one. We'll see what happens. Looks like those bombs actually hit something for once. Is this actually going to come in for a good run? We're wrapping it up here. I just want to see what the planes are like. Well, anyway, we're out of heavy artillery, so that the fun on that lasted. Won't be going any further. Okay, that was a complete miss. All right, well, that's it, guys. I will see you next time. A Circle 7 to all of you, and we'll finish it up, clear out the city, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye.